One's a red carpet icon worth millions, the other flips burgers, changes tires, or scrolls TikTok in a hoodie, and yet they share the same face. From accidental street chaos to backstage double takes, these eerie encounters blur the line between fame and everyday life. In this countdown, we reveal the top 10 most jaw-dropping celebrity lookalikes, and you won't believe who freaked out the most. Let's start with a case so uncanny.
Number 1. Ed Sheeran and Ty Jones. It started on a rainy Thursday in Manchester. Ed Sheeran was backstage at a radio event when a ginger-bearded man in steel-toe boots walked in. The crowd outside had mobbed him earlier, screaming, "Ed, Ed," and snapping selfies. But this wasn't Ed. It was Ty Jones, a local bricklayer who looked like Ed's long-lost twin. When the real Ed saw him, he literally stepped back and laughed, "Mate, you're stealing my career." Ty had the same scruffy red beard, same tired eyes, and even wore the same kind of plaid. From a distance, you'd swear Ed Sheeran had cloned himself for backup. Fans online went wild. One tweet with their side-by-side photo racked up 74,000 retweets in less than 24 hours. Ed's quote became a meme. "This guy's out-Edding me." Instagram lit up, and YouTube reaction channels dissected the moment like it was a royal sighting. The best part, Ed offered Ty a gig. "If I ever need to sneak out of a stadium, I'm calling you first." Their meeting was so uncanny, one journalist said, "It's like watching a mirror discover it has a soul." Since then, Ty's been hired for brand shoots and even prank shows. The resemblance? Spot on! But what happens when the lookalike gets more fan hugs than the original? Stick around, because the next entry might make you question who's really living whose life.
Number 2. Rihanna and Priscilla Beatrice. When Brazilian influencer Priscilla Beatrice posted a slow-motion video strutting to a hallway in full glam, fans didn't hesitate. They screamed Rihanna and hit share like their lives depended on it. The resemblance? Uncanny. Same sultry eyes, same cheekbones, same fierce confidence that says, "Don't blink or you'll miss a whole mood." Within hours, Priscilla's TikTok racked up over 10 million views, and Riri fans worldwide flooded her comments. But the plot twist? Rihanna herself saw it and responded on Instagram with, "Where the album, sis? #R9. The internet melted. It wasn't just a lookalike anymore. It was Rihanna approved. The two eventually met during a Fenty Beauty event in 2022, and when they locked eyes, the crowd went silent. Rihanna's reaction? A long blink, and then a smirk. "Okay, I see why people be tagging me in your stuff. We do look good." They hugged. Cameras flashed, fans posted side-by-sides that blurred the line between real and replica. After that, Priscilla was invited to multiple beauty campaigns and started hosting Rihanna-themed makeup tutorials with millions of views. Fun fact, both were born on a February 20th. No joke. Verdict? Creepy resemblance with boss-level energy.
Number 3. Selena Gomez and Sofia Solares. In 2017, a crowd swarmed a mall in Mexico City thinking Selena Gomez had shown up unannounced. Cameras flashed, fans screamed, but the girl behind the shades wasn't Selena. It was Sofia Solares, a young influencer whose resemblance to the pop icon sparked chaos without her even trying. From her almond-shaped eyes to that subtle half-smile, Sofia looked like Selena's sister, who skipped the Disney years and went straight to Instagram stardom. The buzz reached Selena fast. Her reaction? Pure class. She liked one of Sofia's posts and commented a single red heart emoji. That tiny gesture turned into global headlines. Selena Gomez reacts to her lookalike, flooded YouTube videos. The video breakdowns pulled in over 3 million views, while Sofia's following skyrocketed from 15K to 150K in less than a week. They officially met months later at a fan event in Los Angeles. Selena walked in, did a double take, and said, "You look more like me than I do on Mondays." They hugged and took photos that fans still repost today. After the buzz, Sophia was signed by a major agency and featured in multiple fashion campaigns. Fun fact: both share the same zodiac sign, Cancer. Sensitive, sweet, but secretly savage. The verdict? Spot on, like clones in different time zones.
Number 4. Beyoncé and Brittany Williams. Imagine casually walking through a Detroit mall and being chased by a crowd screaming, "Queen Bee! Beyoncé!" That was real life for Brittany Williams, a local woman who couldn't leave the food court without triggering full-blown chaos. Why? Because Brittany looked exactly like Beyoncé. Not just kinda similar, we're talking same jawline, same skin tone, same fierce stare that said, "I woke up like this." A video of Brittany being mistaken for Bey went viral in 2020, racking up 7.8 million views on TikTok. People slowed the footage, paused frame by frame, and asked, "Wait, is that her?" The resemblance was so sharp that even die-hard fans were fooled. Some even created side-by-side edits with Destiny's Child throwbacks, and Brittany held her own. Beyoncé didn't say much, she rarely does, but in a rare moment, she had her team invite Brittany backstage at one of her concerts. When they met, Beyoncé gave her a hug and said, "Girl, I thought I was looking in a mirror." That photo broke the internet. It trended for days on Instagram and made it into several BuzzFeed "Are You Seeing Double" listicles. After the meeting, Brittany used her newfound fan to launch a style blog and landed a feature in a hair care campaign. Fun fact, both Bey and Brittany were born in September, are Virgo queens, and love hot sauce in their bag. Number 5. Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Wood. It's the face swap the internet never asked for, because it was already happening in real life. For years, fans have confused Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Wood like they were cut from the same magical mold. Small frame, blue eyes, mischievous stare, and that odd blend of adorably awkward but possibly haunted. The resemblance was so strong that entire threads debated whether Harry Potter and Frodo Baggins were actually the same person, living dual lives. The two finally addressed the chaos face-to-face in a 2020 Wired autocomplete interview. Daniel turned to Elijah and said, "So, how long have you been stealing my mail?" Elijah fired back, "Since Hogwarts rejected me." Their banter was pure gold. Twitter howled. TikTok stitched it into a series titled Lord of the Ring x Hogwarts crossover, which racked up 6.5 million views in a weekend. The public went feral. Fans ate fake movie posters blending the two. Harry Baggins, The Ring, Firebolt trended for days. Jimmy Fallon even played a Guess Who's Who game with audience members using cropped face pics. After that, no official collab yet, but both stars embraced the joke. Daniel once joked that if a reboot happens, Elijah should play slightly older Harry. Fun fact, they were both born in 1989, and neither one is over 5'6". Verdict? Uncanny, but only if you squint and blink twice.
Number 6. Katy Perry and Zooey Deschanel. For over a decade, fans swore that Katy Perry and Zooey Deschanel were the same person, just switching wigs. Big blue eyes, raven black bangs, heart-shaped faces, they weren't just lookalikes, they were pop culture's favorite optical illusion. And finally, in 2020, Katy flipped the script. In her music video for Not the End of the World, she cast Zooey to play herself. The video opens with aliens mistakenly abducting Zooey, thinking she's Katy. And honestly, we can't blame them. The resemblance? Spot on. Zooey nails the role with Katy's signature smirk, bold strut, and glitter pop chaos. When they reunited behind the scenes, Katy laughed, hugged Zooey, and said, "People used to come up to me and say, 'Love you, an elf.' I just signed the autograph and moved on." Zooey replied, "I think I accepted an award as you once by mistake." Fans went into meltdown. Instagram flooded with side-by-side shots, memes, and reaction videos. One tweet read, "Katy Perry and Zooey Deschanel playing each other is the best body swap comedy never made."
The video trended globally on YouTube and made late-night talk show rounds. Since then, the two have embraced the comparison with humor, even teasing a live duet, though nothing official yet. Fun fact, both are California natives born in October.
Number 7. Kim Kardashian and Camilla Osman. When Kim Kardashian met Camilla Osman, the tension in the room was thick enough to cut with contour. Camilla, an Instagram model from Toronto, had already built a following for looking exactly like Kim. Same sleek hair, full lips, arched brows, bronzed glow. But when they finally stood face to face on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians in 2016, even Kim blinked and said, "I literally thought I was looking at myself." The setup? A surprise arranged by celeb stylist Jonathan Chabin, who invited Camilla as Kim's stand-in for a shoot. Kim's reaction started as polite shock, then quickly shifted into "this is weird but flattering." The visual? 2 women, same glam, same pose, same waist-hugging beige outfit. If you turned the volume off, you wouldn't know who was who. Quote of the moment, Kim, deadpan, "She's me, but taller." Fans exploded. Twitter trended with CloneGate, and TikTok users recreated the side-by-side with over 4.7 million loots. Some even joked that Kim had outsourced herself. Media outlets from E! News to Cosmopolitan grid headlines like "Kim meets her maker," and the follow-up, Camilla's modeling career skyrocketed, landing collabs with major beauty brands. Fun fact, they both use the same exact makeup artist. Yep, same glam squad. Comparison result? Uncanny, but with a twist.
Number 8. Ariana Grande and TikTok star Paige Neiman. It started with a wink, a high ponytail, and one perfectly placed "yeah." And suddenly the internet thought Ariana had cloned herself. But it wasn't Ari, it was Paige Neiman, a 15-year-old TikTok star whose resemblance was so unreal it made people rub their screens like a smudged mirror. Same doe eyes, same lips, same dangerous winged eyeliner. She didn't just look like Ariana, she moved like her. When Ariana first saw Paige's videos in 2019, her reaction was complicated. She reposted a clip with the caption, "I just hope she's being herself and not me." Fans were torn. Some said Paige was talented, others said it was weird, but no one could ignore her. The clip that started it all, over 15 million views and counting. Then came the meeting. The two connected virtually for a Zoom surprise segment, and Ariana, after a long pause, laughed and said, "You're really something, girl." Paige giggled back, "You made it too easy to copy." Media platforms exploded. YouTube, TikTok, E! News. It was headline after headline. Ariana's twin found. Who needs CGI anymore? After that, no collaboration, but Paige built a platform of her own, modeling, brand deals, even music. Fun fact, Paige's grandmother encouraged her to impersonate Ariana in the first place. Number 9. Leonardo DiCaprio and the Russian doppelganger. In 2016, the internet discovered a Russian man who looked so much like Leonardo DiCaprio, people thought Leo had secretly moved to Siberia. The man, Roman Burtsev, a TV technician with a dad bod and Leo's exact Titanic-era face. Same sleepy eyes, same smirk, same "I'm not even trying" charm. He wasn't pretending, he just was. Roman blew up after a local Russian show aired his lookalike story. Within days, fan edits popped up, dubbing him Slavic Leo. When the two finally met during a European climate fundraiser that Leo attended in 2017, cameras caught the moment Roman stepped into the green room. Leo paused, blinked, then said with a grin, "Wow, that's unsettling." They took a selfie side by side, and Instagram lost it. 4.3 million likes in under 36 hours. Fans debated who wore the tux better. TikTok spun it into a challenge. Which Leo said it? Public reaction? Wild. Some joked Roman should have gone up to accept Leo's Oscar. Others demanded a Netflix series starring both of them as time-traveling conmen. After the meeting, Roman was hired for commercials in Moscow spoofing Leo's movie roles, from Inception to The Revenant, with extra potatoes. Fun fact, Roman's voice is nearly identical to Leo's dubbed Russian voice actor. Resemblance? Creepy, but lovable.
Number 10.
Jennifer Lawrence and Zubaida Tharwat. One photo, that's all it took. A vintage black and white still of Zubaida Tharwat, a famous Egyptian actress from the 1950s, resurfaced online, and fans were stunned. Why? Because he looked like Jennifer Lawrence had time traveled and starred in a classic Egyptian film. The symmetry was shocking. The jawline, the piercing eyes, the smug but sweet smile. It was all there. When Jennifer saw the comparison during an on-set interview in 2015, she froze, blinked twice, and muttered, "What the heck? She has my face and my mole." Her reaction was equal parts freaked out and fascinated. Even the crew watching behind the scenes let out gasps and nervous laughs. TikTok creators stitched together comparison videos. YouTubers made side-by-side slow pans with eerie piano music. Twitter exploded with captions like, "J-Law is eternal, confirmed." The topic trended in Egypt for 3 days straight. The resemblance? Bone-chilling, like staring into an antique mirror that knows your secrets. No real meeting happened, of course. Zubaida passed away in 2016, but fans still push for a biopic starring Jennifer as the late actress. Fun twist? Both women were once dubbed the most beautiful girl of their generation, 60 years apart. Sometimes the past doesn't just echo, it shouts. And just like that, we're reminded that in a world full of filters and illusions, sometimes reality still delivers the best plot twists.
In a world obsessed with fame, filters, and flawless faces, these unexpected celebrity doppelganger moments remind us that truth really is stranger than fiction. From viral confusion to career-changing encounters, each meeting revealed how fast identity can blur in the spotlight. As fame evolves into something global and viral, so does the mystery of who's real and who just looks like it. But one thing remains: the world loves a good double. Which lookalike shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more moments that bend reality.